Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is Megneous and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. If you remember in our last episode, we designed and tested this satellite and rover double machination, absurd abomination in the eyes of the Lord and such. Galeni Kerman has joined us again, and we are around Duna at the moment, currently going around to the dark side of Duna. I wanted to test out the rover satellite thing on a planet with a thinner atmosphere than Kerbal, and Duna indeed has a thinner atmosphere. I have already parked us in a 277 kilometer circularized, or basically as close as we'll get, orbit, so that we can detach the satellite, and we're going to go ahead and do that now. I can't... Yes, that does look like that is supposed to be the right one. Let's go ahead and test it. Please, please work. Let's quick save before we do this. Alright. Boom! And let's see, 2 should open all of the stuff. Yes! Action groups! Action groups are amazing. Can you guys hear that tick in the music? I'm not sure if that's the game or if that's my headset, but either way, it's rather annoying. How much energy flow? 1.95. That's pretty good. Alright, so our communication satellite is in orbit around Duna, and we're gonna see if we can... Yes, we are still in control of this. Very good. Galeni, you're not dead yet. Not yet, at least. We're gonna go ahead around with our satellite in orbit. We're going to go around to the light side of Duna, and I think where I want to try to land the rover is in this black area here. This black area looks to be perhaps an ancient seabed or an ancient lake bed, or perhaps a lava field. Either way, it's pretty cool, and it looks moderately flat too. It's not mountainous, so that would be a good place, I think, to land. We're already in an equatorial orbit with Ike. Actually, when I was coming in, I had to dodge Ike. It was pretty hilarious, but didn't want you guys to have to deal with me flying around attempting to circularize an orbit, because that's not exactly the most interesting thing to watch. Alright, so let's go ahead and spin around to the other side. Whee! Oh, we can't go any faster. Wonderful. And of course, Duna is also moving around. I think this is good. Maybe. How steep do we want this to be? Yeah, I think this is good. I think we can plan to have this go down through the atmosphere. This may not work exactly as we have it planned, because pinpoint landings are not exactly my forte. If we don't land exactly where we want to, then I can at least drive the rover around. Assuming that the rover still works, of course. Oh, hang on just a moment. This is not the way that it's supposed to be. Okay, please stop moving for just a moment. Right, so I need this up here. I need the parachutes to be the last thing to open. I don't know why this is moving around. And how about we move this here? Because I don't trust any of that just quite. Alright, so let's go ahead and put on our SAS here. Come on, slow down, and there we go. It's close enough, and of course it doesn't slow down at all. Oh well. Then we'll do it from the map view. Okay, I think the Duna atmosphere begins at approximately 40 kilometers. So let's go ahead and destroy our orbit here. This is just going to be the first time that we do this. We're going to do this again sometime over there. But I want to get us down quite a bit first into the atmosphere, and hopefully the Duna atmosphere is thick enough for us to use our parachutes and land safely. I actually have no idea if it's going to work whatsoever, so we'll see about that. Okay, and of course we're going to fall short. And I believe the planet is going to rotate as well, so I think that's good enough. We've quick saved it, just in case. And let's go ahead and get ourselves so that we're pointed up. And let's go. Hopefully this will work out okay. I don't know. Lenny Kerman, you're sort of a test subject, I apologize. When does the atmosphere begin? Go ahead and slow it down there. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna... It's sort of gonna be a steep landing, maybe? I don't know. Five times warp, because why not? Ooh, some interesting stuff that's happened semi-recently in astronomy news, space news. The Soyuz rocket, which you guys probably know as the Russian rocket that takes the astronauts, both American and Russian, to the International Space Center now, because, you know, of course we, as Americans, do not have any sort of rockets capable of getting man into orbit, so the Russians have to do that for us, the Soyuz rockets. They tested out a new way of transferring goods and people to the International Space Station, and it worked really well, actually. Before, they used to have to do like 20 orbits or something like that, and it would take 3 days to get to the International Space Station. Their new way of doing it, it only takes like 6 orbits, it only takes like 6 hours. Well, no, not 6 hours. It only takes 6 hours, but it's not 6 orbits, because an orbit takes more than an hour, I believe. So, yeah, so 6 hours instead of 3 days. You guys probably don't know this, but Soyuz rockets, the capsules, are incredibly small. Like, ridiculously small in terms of space. So this is quite nice for the astronauts to only have to be there for... I hope we don't die. Only have to be there for approximately 6 hours instead of 3 days. You know, there's not really, like, a usable bathroom or anything like that in the capsule either, so... yeah. Should I be trying to slow myself down at all? I think maybe I should. This is probably not gonna... Oh, this is not good at all. Yeah, let's just see if this works. Oh. Ooh. Well, that definitely died, but it looks like we're okay, Gillenny. Alright, well. That's good, I guess. That was unexpected, so if I had stayed with that, there's no way I would have landed safely. But as long as we hold ourselves steady as we come down, we should be able to land 6.2 meters per second. That's definitely nominal. That's nothing strange at all. This is our manned rover, so I think all will be good. All will be good. There is an atmosphere here on Duna, so I don't know if I can use my solar panels or not. Here we go. But yes, so the Soyuz rocket, indeed, they have perfected a better way of getting people and supplies to the International Space Station. Ooh, and we've landed. And it looks like we're okay. Let's check it out. Nice. Hello. We're going to switch this into docking mode immediately because I know what happens when you don't. We have our ladder here. Let's see, I want to turn this on. Approximately 3/10 the gravity of Kerbal, which is the same for Mars to Earth. The gravioli. 2.94 meters per second squared. What is this? The barometer. Approximately 1/5 the pressure, the atmospheric pressure of Earth, I guess, maybe Kerbal at the surface. And it is negative 30 degrees Celsius. Huh. It's pretty darn cold, actually. And where is our little... There it is. Extend. Whoop. Nice. Alright. And I think that we should be able to move... No, we can't. We still slide. We should be able to go quite... Oh, wait. I should probably, like, slow us down and do a quick save, because we all know how these rovers are. Come on, rovers, slow down. Quick save. What? Oh, we can't quick save when our throttle is up, although we're a rover and it doesn't really matter at all. Did that quick save? I can't even tell. It's a white background. Alright, well, there we go. We're quick saved. And I think it's safe for us to fly around now. We are indeed losing power. That's okay, because we have solar panels. Can just charge it up and then keep going. It makes me, like, really depressed that there's this, like, sliding sort of thing. I understand that rovers have inertia, but... Is there really nothing of interest here? Is it just, like, a flat basin? I wish I had science pieces. I would want to drill into this, see what it's made of. Well then. Alright. Oh, we're going quite fast, actually. Almost 20 meters per second. How quickly can we slow down? Oh, no. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you quick save. Always. So yeah, those of you who may not know, do not slam on the brakes while you're going 20 meters per second in a rover. 20 meters per second is actually a lot faster than you may think. I'm gonna put out our... What is this? That is... Oh, that's F3, not 3. Here we go. 3. There we go. Solar panels. Oh. What? Oh, we're in staging mode again. Docking. Aw, man. So, squad, I don't know if you're gonna watch this. You probably aren't, but I just want to say that you should make it to where rovers, or things with wheels, basically, if you're controlling something with wheels instead of rockets, it should automatically go into docking mode, or at least, like, take the torque off. Give us some sort of, like, on-off switch for torque. That would be really awesome of you guys. I don't know where I should go. I sort of landed in probably one of the most uninteresting places on the entire planet, I guess. That was a mistake of mine. Let me see if I can slam on the brakes now that we don't have... Oh! Nope. Do not slam on the brakes, ever. It's a terrible idea. Very, very slowly. Very... Oh, nope. Ah. Come on. So rovers are like a great idea and such, and I love rovers. I love rovers in real life. But really, Kerbal Space Program, you need to work on the whole rover physics thing. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and warp this so that it's nighttime. I don't know why our wheels are still spinning, since we're not moving. It should be nighttime eventually, right? There we go. Nice. Let's pull our solar panels back in. Now we can turn on our lights. Our lights are not very useful at all, it appears. I guess they would be quite good at illuminating things in front of us, but they're not very good at illuminating the ground. It's pretty dark, though. So all in all, I don't know, I guess I'm pretty satisfied with the lights. So I feel for rovers, basically, you should probably just go with the smaller legs. The smaller wheels, for example, they you can't really go very quickly in them. I think the max speed is only 20 meters per second, and if you're actually driving it, it only goes up to 10 meters per second. But unlike these wheels, and I don't know about the huge ones, I've never used them, but at least these wheels, you know, you fall over all the time when you use them. I think the smaller wheels generally, I mean, I haven't tried to use them on the moon, for example, but I think they're far more controllable. And again, these are probably controllable too if you kept them at 9 meters per second. Is there a place that we can go? No, now that we're on the dark side, we can't see anything, of course. Indeed. So is there any other space news recently? There is, of course, the, the International Space Station, since people moved in and moved out. Chris Hadfield, I believe, the Canadian astronaut, he has been promoted to the commander of the International Space Station, which is totally awesome. He is the first Canadian to be promoted to commander of the International Space Station. They had, like, a ceremony on the space station, and they played My Oh Canada and such. It's a really cool thing. I'm very happy that Chris has become the commander. Sort of a historic moment. Additionally, along with that, there we are. Let's see, where's the closest? We're not really anywhere near something else, are we? Of course not. So, in addition to that, I don't know if any of you have noticed if you live in the right places or not, but semi-recently, we were hit by a mass coronal ejection by the sun, which is sort of frightening because sunspots are scary and shoot off all sorts of radiation and such. But due to the large mass coronal ejection hitting the Earth, or scathing by the Earth... Scathing? Basically going off the side of the Earth. According to what I read, because none of it was here in North Korea? I'm not in North Korea. In South Korea. But, nonetheless, the mass coronal ejection caused lots of auroras all over the world. Lots and lots in, say, the far north and the far south, of course, but a lot further south and a lot further north towards the equator than usual. I don't know how far it extended, but I think North Dakota got auroras, which is pretty cool, or at least Canada did. I can't really remember, but if any of you were in areas where you could see auroras at night, please let me know below in the comments, because that's totally awesome, and I wish I could have seen it, but unfortunately South Korea did not have any such thing. Any other space news? Oh yeah, there's a huge thing in space news. Wow, this is incredibly boring trying to get out of this this lake bed, whatever it is. Oh. It's Olympus Mons or possibly Mount Sharp. Alright, well let's go towards that. And there's a huge thing of space news actually. I don't know how many of you follow SpaceX and SpaceX news, but SpaceX, during their next launch, I believe, in the coming weeks, is going to attempt to soft land the first stage of their rocket. They're going to attempt to soft land it in the ocean, not just let it fall into the ocean like is normal, but soft land it. If you guys have been keeping track of the Grasshopper is their sort of prototype for rocket pieces going up and then coming back down and landing, not like destroying themselves in the ocean and being contaminated with salt water. But they're going to attempt a soft landing in the ocean. It's going to be the first time that, as far as I know, anyone has tested something that may actually work. Lots of people have tried to make reusable rockets in the past and tried to get their rockets to land safely, the first stages and stuff, but of course, no one succeeded. So SpaceX could be the first group to attempt to do this and succeed, so we're all going to be watching that very intently in the near future. And this is so far away, there's no way that we're going to make it all the way there by the end of this episode. Man, Duna is big. Oh, sigh. I'm sorry, Galini, I landed you in a terrible place. If only I had known. If only I had known. Oh, well. Well, since that's probably as far as we're going to get, I'm going to go ahead and put on the brakes on this rover very, very slowly. And I'm going to announce that indeed, due to the fact that our Our subscribership, our viewership has grown so much, and this month has been such a good month for me, for YouTube. I am very pleased to announce that along with Kerbal Space Program coming to Steam, I am going to be doing a giveaway for Kerbal Space Program. Indeed, it is the least that I can do to repay all of you. Of course, like most of the people watching are watching Minecraft Dinosaurs, but my Kerbal Space Program subscribers, you guys are definitely close to my heart. I love Kerbal Space Program. And so I would like to offer a Kerbal Space Program giveaway. It will be using this episode of Kerbal Space Program, which is sort of unfortunate, because it's so incredibly boring compared to most of my episodes. But nonetheless, I would like to offer a single copy of Kerbal Space Program to one lucky subscriber who says below in the comments, "I would like Kerbal Space Program, please and thank you." So just say that below in the comments. I will add you into a random selection of people, and I would like to ask that if you're going to be entering, please try to be on Steam as much as possible, because due to me living in South Korea, it's very difficult for me to give away games to people who live, you know, on the other side of the world. So do be patient and just work with me if you win, and it's difficult for you to receive the game due to time zones. I apologize much, but nonetheless, yes, giveaway, it's gonna be awesome. Let me know below in the comments. And that's about it. So, as usual, my name is Megneous. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.